So she'll be back next week.
Ooh, bitch, already.
But welcome, Batty. How you been, Diva?
I'm good. How are you?
It was a cute second week of Pride Weekend, girl. We made
Pride
it.
Week. We made it. We're halfway there. Yes. Halfway there. All right. Are you guys ready to see our guest tonight? Let me hear y'all make some noise.
I think so.
All right. Our first guest coming to the stage. She comes to us all the way from up the street now. She is moving to Chicago. Please make some noise and welcome our very dear friend, the host of Canada's Drag Race, Brooke Lynn Hytes.
Hello, Roscoe.
And our next diva didn't want an introduction. Keep it going for BeBe Zahara Benet.
Bitch. Bitch, she just walked right in.
She said, I'm here too, don't forget.
Well, hello, ladies. Welcome.
Welcome back, welcome back. Well, Brooklyn, you just recently purchased property here, you said. And BeBe, it's been a second since you've been here, right?
No, it's just, I'm so happy to be back home.
Okay, welcome,
I'm
man.
really happy to be back home. You all look stunning.
And do you know what I just realized?
This
is my 10-year Roscoe's anniversary. I've been performing here for 10 years.
Oh my God, yes.
Word.
Actually, more than that. 2012 was when I started. Damn.
So that's 11.
That's all.
Yeah, she's not good at math. She's pretty. All right, have we been watching this season? Getting all the tea, yay?
Yes. I missed last week, the full episode. I caught up, but I haven't seen the full thing.
We got a little recap in there. BeBe, have you been watching this season?
I have.
Who are you rooting for this season,
Bitch,
BeBe?
I have, though. Who am I rooting for?
Yes.
I don't
Crispy
know.
chicken wrap is who you're rooting for.
I don't know.
Do you know who's on this season?
Okay.
Let's start there.
Why are they trying to test me?
RuPaul's on the
there's
season.
this whole thing like I don't watch the show. I do watch the show.
Well, we know you're really busy, so, So tell us about what's going on with you. What have you ladies been doing before we jump into this episode?
Well, I just bought property here.
Other tthan that,
Literally the last time I was here, we were talking about it, and that weekend I put an offer in on a place. So it happened that quick, yeah. And I just closed on Wednesday, and I went over with a hammer, and I started tearing shit apart, and we're almost like done demo already in 2 days. Yeah.
Nice.
Well, let's see. You can find me on Amazon Prime with my comedy special. I'm also on Hulu with my sisters, Trinity and all the girls.
Drag Me to Dinner. Yeah.
Drag Me to Dinner. I'm very excited because I leave and go to Seattle to rehearse for, Nubia is going to be at Juneteenth in Seattle, so we're very excited. We're going to be coming. I know Chicago, it's like, oh, when are you guys coming? I promise we're going to bring Nubia to the city because it has to be in the city. But hi, bitch. What's going on? And oh, by the way, I'm very excited because my brand new single, Heavy, just dropped today.
Hey. Where's it available? Where's it available?
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Bitch. We need that money.
iTunes.
Your 99 cents, we'll take it. Anything, honey. iTunes, yeah, I'm excited. But I'm just excited to be here. I really am.
Should BeBe bring Nubia here to Roscoe's in Chicago, y'all? Oh, they want to see us.
We were actually going to be here. We're actually going to do a tour, but then the schedules of all the girls did not permit us to be able to do it this time around, but we just moved the tour. But we're going to come to Chicago for sure. We're working with Sean on that. So.
Love to hear it.
Yeah.
Love to hear it. Well, before we jump into this episode, everyone say hey to YouTube. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do that. Hit that bell icon so you can get all of our notifications when we post our viewing parties.
and before we do start, I want to remind everybody in the house that there is to be no recording tonight, so keep all of your devices off. You can take pictures and all that jazz, but no recording. Yay?
Yay!
And no heckling tonight, okay, sister? We're not going to start already.
Ooh.
All right. Are y'all ready?
We are, bitch.
Let's do it. Okay.
I am obsessed. Obsessed!
It's kind of weird to see. Okay, so let's start from the beginning.
I want to know, what's your favorite Alexis Michelle cry? Is it full drag? Is it half drag? Half drag is the best. Or boy. If she doesn't come out with a t-shirt with all three.
Oh, they're not done yet.
No.
There might be more.
Well, so last week was the Rusical. We had our winner of that, who was, excuse me. Thank you so much, Candy. And they sent home James. And now we have another acting challenge. It's more improv. And they are fighting for roles once again. Last week they auditioned for them. Why do you think this time around there was no auditioning?
That's what I was going to ask. I have no idea. I mean, I think that's the fairest way to go amongst it. as opposed to fighting and getting in their feelings like that.
Well, it's better drama if they just have to sit there and like pick amongst themselves.
But did it seem like everyone else wanted it to happen? Because when it got down to those two, Lala started smirking, Kahana started smirking, Jimbo was like,
Jimbo and Jessica were like, bitch, it's happening.
I love how crazy Jimbo is, and then you get him like, as a boy, he's just like, anyway. So, like, he's just so calm, and he's like that in real life. He's just so, like, even. And then his drag is so crazy. I love it.
Did either of y'all have to fight for a role or a part that you wanted on any of the season that you were on?
No, I don't think so. The one when me and Nina did our improv challenge, the nudist one, I was supposed to do the other character, and then like an hour into it, I freaked out and had an anxiety attack, and she was nice enough to switch with me, but that's about it.
Well, speaking of Alexis crying, do you think
Circle back.
She's gonna be really shady tonight.
No. Do you think it was because she and Candy just had this fight previously, or she really wanted this role because she thought she was going to excel at it? What do you think it was coming from?
I think she just has a lot of feelings, and I love that about her. She's great.
She has a lot of what?
Feelings. What do you think?
BeBe.
Well, Batty has said multiple times, if they win an Emmy this season, it's going to be because of Alexis.
Yeah, I truly think
100%.
so. Oh, yeah, down. BeBe, what's going on over there?
Bitch, I'm just sitting here looking beautiful, honey.
Right.
I'm enjoying it. You know, I'm enjoying it. It's good to see them act up. So
It is. Well, they're definitely going to get to. Thank you. Me and Brooke Lynn are having
Bitch,
corn
what is that?
dogs.
Is that hot dogs?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's a corn. Can I get some?
Wait, is it hot dogs?
Some ketchup. Yeah, thank you.
You're gonna share, right?
Yeah, we'll share with you.
I'm gonna feed
Okay,
you.
so let me ask you this: what do you think is harder, an improv challenge or the Rusical?
Well, you know, I should answer this. I love Drag Race, of course. You know, I love it. But I just have an issue with the many acting challenges. I really do. Just, you know, and I've been there twice, so I can speak on that. There are just so many different facets of what we do. So many. Like, drag is such a large spectrum, and we have so many different gifts. And I just feel like if you're going to go into a show, and I understand it's a television show, trust me, I get it. I get the politics behind it, I get the production behind it, but I also feel like we need to find ways to really highlight different aspects of drag in their best form. I really feel like we need to do that. So having like multiple acting challenges, how many times do many of us come to the club and act?
Every time. You're
I'm
acting
acting
right now.
No, I disagree.
How many acting challenges did you have on your season? Do you remember?
What, All Stars 3?
No, first season. Were there any acting challenges?
I don't
No.
think. No.
But that was when it was the Pioneer
It was
season.
just cave drawing.
No, it wasn't, sweetheart. No, it wasn't, honey. As a matter of fact, you guys should be following the lead of
I need
season
to watch
one,
that season
honey.
again.
We were building brands.
Oh, she got you together.
We were building brands.
They did.
Don't
I
come
do
for
remember.
season one,
No,
honey.
I love season one.
Don't come for
We
season
were,
one.
you were laying foundations.
We were laying foundation and foundations.
Well, some of you were laying foundations.
No, but excuse me, I want to find out, do you guys like all the acting challenges? All two of you, honey.
Okay, so let me ask you this.
All
But if
two
you're-
of you.
There needs to be an even balance.
It
Yeah,
needs
I
to
think
be
so.
even.
Agreed.
So
I'm
what
sorry.
do we add? What do we add more of? Do we add more?
I love a design challenge.
Okay.
Design challenges. Like these girls, a lot of us are building brands. And when I say we are building brands, that is true. You know, people like, what are you laughing?
Brooke.
What did I do? I was laughing at you. Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, sorry,
we love
BeBe.
you.
Building brands.
We are. We are. And we are taking this, and I'm not saying that you cannot be an actor or an actress, but I do feel like we should show different highlights of drag. And I feel like they can have more branded challenges and raising money for the community, going out there. Like, there are just so many things that we're doing in our art form that you can bring into a challenge.
You know what I miss? Is
I'm sorry.
When they used to do the on the street stuff.
Yes, that was
Exactly.
so good.
But you can't do that anymore because it'll be online.
everything doesn't have to be like, you know what I mean? I mean, I know that, you know, it almost feels like you're laughing at us instead of laughing with us. I'm sorry.
What if they did an acting challenge, but it was like drama, like but no jokes, just like serious
Exactly.
drama?
Like Days of Our Lives?
Yes, but not funny. But
right, like go out there and like if you're going to act, learn those lines and convince us
Like Shakespeare.
that you're doing it, because now when you do the acting challenges, everything is so comic, so you can go out there and just be so stupid, and it's like, oh my god, they're funny. No, they're really not. They just know that that's what they need to do.
Or Fear Factor.
Make them eat what?
What are they
Yes.
gonna eat? Lipstick?
No, like but like in like laying with tarantulas or snake.
There's a show called Dragula for that. I can't do all that.
But do you
can't do
agree?
the buzz.
What do you think?
I think there should be more. Like I love to hear the drag queens try to sing. I love to see them dance.
We want to see them flex all their entertainment muscles. Singing,
I want what you're
acting,
gonna see
dancing,
at the bar,
hosting.
You
Well,
know?
yeah, the thing drag is not just performing in a bar anymore. Yeah. It's acting, it's singing, it's all the things.
Brands.
All right.
Keywords, brand.
Brand.
What is your brand?
It's called Google. So if you Google it, you would know.
So if I Google BeBe's brand, I'll know.
You would know. You might want to. It's going to be a long resume.
It's
honey.
gonna be a long minute.
It's long.
All right. On that note, should we get back to the episode?
Do it.
I'm not sure what you're gonna find on up on
She's
that
going to
bit.
find some very inappropriate. But no,
Okay, back to important. Are we back on?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Give it 2
Back
seconds,
to
yeah.
important
We're
things.
good.
BeBe's brand.
Top of the page.
Bridal. Chic and contemporary clothing.
what else?
Jewelry. Yeah, that's about it. Apparently, your brand is chic and contemporary
confirm?
clothing,
Money.
possibly bridal.
Money.
Money. Retail.
Money.
Money. Lipstick.
You're something. Yeah, lipstick.
I think your brand is actually animal print, I would say. You always are in animal print, and nobody rocks it like you.
Oh, thank you.
BeBe, what would you say is Brooke's brand?
Shade.
Corn dog.
Why are we doing this right now?
Yes, what is my brand?
you
I want to hear it. What
I
is it?
can't. No, I'm not.
Oh, we'll do it upstairs. Okay, all right.
Damn, is it that bad?
No, it's beauty.
Okay, I'll take it. Judgmental.
Yeah.
Beauty.
Beauty.
Corn dogs.
Okay, so let's talk about what just happened.
Oh, right.
Okay, so Alexis Michelle, again, here we are. Okay, so do we think if RuPaul were to walk in last week, Heidi may not have been able, or may have wanted to walk away?
I think she would have stayed.
It probably would have influenced her, yeah.
And so you think it was just, she saw it the first time and she was like, bitch, we're not having this again. We've already had this moment. I need to go in and say something.
Yeah, I love when Ru pops off and gets real like that, and I think he did a really, really good job. I thought it was really beautiful. It was very empowering, and like he made some really, really good fucking points. Like, this is the biggest platform in the world for us, and you don't want to throw that away because you're having a bad day. You got to work through it.
Let me ask you this. Have you ever had to do this on Canada? Have you ever had to go into the workroom, off of the record per se, and kind of gather the girls and be like, this is what I expect of you?
I wish. Oh, that would be like my dream. Well, no, but I've definitely had talks with them on the runway, like, and just like more serious things. And I always the last episode when everyone's back, I always give them Auntie Brooke's talk about like, do your taxes, the whole 9 yards, just kind of all the things like to just like prepare them as much as I can. But I've never had to like go in on somebody. Yeah.
In your seasoned experience, have either of y'all seen a moment where RuPaul... Not like that. Come on now, girls.
Ooh, what? Listen, Silky said this bitch don't season shit. It's salt and pepper.
She's talking to BeBe.
It was BeBe, okay.
Oh.
But no, through your experience, have y'all seen Ru had to gather anybody or just come out from behind the character of RuPaul and be like, listen, this is how it is. Get yourself together. Realize where you're at. Was there ever a real moment RuPaul had with any of y'all or your castmates?
Not on my season, no.
No.
What about getting ready for Canada's Drag Race?
Did I have
A moment with RuPaul?
No, I didn't really see him.
Oh, I love that. Okay, work there.
Yeah, but I did. When I went back to be a lip sync assassin, he was really, really sweet. He said, "You're doing such a great job." Like, it didn't make the air, but it was really, really nice. It was very validating. and sweet from him.
There.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Now, if multiple challenges were coming on that you did not necessarily excel at, do you think it would have warranted you walking out, or in that moment you'd been like, no, I need to rise to the occasion and see if I can make the best of this?
I mean, it is so tough being in that environment. It is so hard, and the longer you're there, the harder it gets because you're like, as we know, it's very intense, and they keep pushing you and pushing you and pushing you, and it just gets really, really hard. So yeah, I might think about it, because the more you keep running on empty, I don't think I would act on it, but I would maybe think about it. I actually did think about it.
Okay. What moment in the season was that for you?
The last episode. We were at the finale and we were on stage getting critiques, and in my mind I was like, what if I just walked off right now? Because I was just so tired, and I was just exhausted, and like it had been really fun, but by the time I got to that point, I was like, I don't know if I have anything left, and I'm so thankful I did not do that, and I pushed through.
Love that.
Thank you.
Yeah, we find that in watching it season after season, we find that the girls that do express it and they do show it, then they put the biggest target on their back. Would you agree with that?
Yeah. Because I think other people feel like they don't want to be there, which isn't the case. You're just going through it, and like you're second guessing yourself, and it's just really hard. But I wouldn't put a target on someone's back for that personally. I would actually commend them because they're talking about their feelings and their mental health, which I don't think we do nearly enough, and they're getting it out there. So I think it's commendable.
Well put. And speaking of targets, I think Alexis was trying to remove one from her back with her reconciliation with Candy. Do we agree? Okay.
Maybe the most undramatic reconciliation ever. Hey, so we're doing a scene together, and do you maybe think, hey, that was a slow burn.
It did. It took her a second to get there. Well, I hope it doesn't take them that long to get to these new punchlines. Let's jump back in to this improv challenge and see what we got going on.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and say that was my favorite acting challenge I've ever seen on the show.
Can we agree on that? That was good.
I love the way they just got right to it. And that was fucking long. How long was that? Like 10 minutes?
Maybe.
Longer?
Maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah,
if
roughly,
that.
yeah.
But no, I think, everyone was pleasantly surprised because when they said improv, no script, you're just like, oh shit. We have 4 actors and 2 kind of fumbling.
I completely forgot that was improv. Fuck, that's even better.
Yeah, that was so good. Thank you to the pandemic and all of us falling truly deeply in love with true crime podcasts. They actually made a really good challenge there.
Yes.
That was fun.
Who would y'all say are some of your standouts?
Lala was great. Jessica with the fucking carne asada had me on the floor, bitch.
And everything was just so deadpan. And just like talking. She's just funny. Like, she can't help it. Like, she was brilliant. Jimbo was great.
The stink finger.
With DNA.
She's like a genius. She always just has like, it's completely thought out, and like you can give her anything and she will come up with something for it. It's incredible.
And she had really good advice when she was giving to Kahana about really committing to whatever it was and finding the joy in it. Because, I mean, that was fucking funny.
I thought Kahana did a good job.
Yeah, she did a great job as well.
I'm really proud of her. Like, she has come so far from season 11. She's had the only glow up, and she is the nicest, sweetest person. And I'm just happy to see her like fucking flourish.
Right.
Give it up for Kahana.
Very that.
Amazing.
Yeah, no, she was stressed, but again, she performed really well. The only one I did not laugh at was Alexis. I thought she was good. It's just the only one I didn't chuckle at.
Her and Candy were the weakest for me.
BeBe, who did you like and who could have brought it up a little bit more for you?
I love Lala.
Lala 8, yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
she was good.
Like she really carried.
Yeah.
Who were you wanting more from?
Who was I with?
Wanting more from. Or overall, just really good.
Who didn't do the best?
Did you watch the episode?
I did.
Or were you thinking of new bridal outfits?
No, I did. I loved it. I loved it. Like, it was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny.
Is it safe to say that we think maybe Lala or Jessica is going to be one of our winners tonight?
I would say so.
I think it would be safe to put Jimbo in the
Well,
top
I like
as well.
Jimbo too.
I would
Agreed,
say
agreed,
those
agreed.
three.
I would like Lala to win. That's my daughter, so.
Yeah, she was, and she had really the biggest part. I feel, right? Yeah, she was like the whole thing.
Next to her, probably Candy, but yeah, I think
Candy,
she did
yeah.
better than Candy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimbo didn't come into like halfway through this.
And Alexis even further.
Yeah, and then Alexis was a little further back. I felt like Alexis's part was a little too real. Like watching the crime scene and seeing like all these, I feel like she truly was like actually I could see her doing this. Like she was an actual district
It reminded
attorney.
me of B. Arthur. Her B. Arthur snatch game a
give
little
me
bit.
that.
It was
Yeah.
very just straightforward and matter of fact, kind of like that vibe.
But how do you make that part a little more funny? Because it's one of the serious roles in that, you know?
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't
that's-
ask me.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
I would have just gotten naked
Okay.
and talked about being a vegan.
You're not vegan.
Looks like someone didn't watch my season.
Party.
Work.
But no, we have a lot of people in the audience who watched Brooklyn's season. Make some noise. Okay.
I watched it. You were robbed, obviously. I live, but I love to watch Canada. I like to watch you behind there and give the girls critiques and do all that. Like, yeah.
I like watching
And I like
it
to watch
too.
you come out and do this. I'm like, what is she gonna wear? Because you have some very fierce fashions on that show.
Thank you.
You do. You
Thank
do. You do. You do.
It's really hard to do it every year because I have to like top myself, and I don't. It's been a long time since I taught myself,
Oh my god.
but it's fun to do. I love getting to do it. I'm very, very lucky.
All right, so we got our tops, we got our bottoms. Do we want to find out what the critiques are?
Well,
Who
yeah.
do you think were the two weakest in that acting challenge?
You'll have to
You really
write-
want to know, Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, BeBe, last time you were here, you didn't really share a lot of opinions with us. And we just
That's her
truly,
secret.
in your honest opinion, I need you to say something.
Oh,
Last time you wouldn't talk about the lipstick. You know, I mean, we still have many questions. So who do you feel could have done a little better in this challenge?
Do you want me to hold up pictures with their names on them?
I don't know. I think they did well. I think there was a balance. Okay, to be honest, I think there was balance. I know we talk about Alexis being funny, but she doesn't always have. Everybody doesn't have to be funny.
Correct.
They don't always have to be funny. You know what I mean? I think she was convincing because she was like stuck up. You
She
know,
was
like that
angry.
character. She was angry and yeah. So I don't know if I would say she was the. I think Kahana. That's my niece, but.
At this point, it is the top 6. How would you base your voting on? Would it be track record or would it be you're taking out your strongest competition? Either of you.
It's so tough because I feel like it should go on like taking out your strongest competition. It should, but I think right now there's so much backlash from the fans and stuff, and it's just so hard for you to be in it and play the game and kind of be a little vicious and make, you know what I mean? But like
Track record.
track record. Of course you would say that.
Did you watch All Stars 3?
Yes.
Track record.
Yes. So you're saying, yeah, every entertainer, when they have to choose that lipstick, is always thinking about the perception of the audience.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I think it matters, like the kind of work you do there. You know, I think if you're working so hard and you're doing so well, I mean, I understand it's a competition, but at the same time, it's like, come on now.
Yeah.
I want to go and fight with the best.
Oh,
I want to
totally.
go to the finals with the best. I want to stand there knowing that you can take my money.
Yeah,
Fair,
absolutely.
fair. Okay, so I think everyone, like you said, was really well balanced. We had maybe a few more shine over others. Do you think the runway is going to play a factor, or do you think the runway even plays a factor when it comes to judging divas?
Well, okay, wait. I feel like the runway is like, it's a mixed thing for me. Because with the runway, a lot of the girls now go, just like with everything so thought out. And a lot of times those things thought out are not even their ideas. You know, like if you have to go to some designers and say, this is what, and a lot of that creative decision comes from those designers. So it's, you know, as much as you pull it on the runway, you pull it off really well, I don't know if we should always just put everything based on the runway.
Yeah, in my opinion,
In my
especially...
opinion.
In my opinion, for this challenge, this was such a big challenge. This was a big challenge. I feel like Runway is going to be a little bit secondary because this was like a motherfucker of a challenge.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I agree. Well, let's see what the runways look like. Let's get back into it.
Wow.
Cute. Woo.
And that was the runway.
Cute, yes.
What a category. What did we think of the category?
Well, it took us a minute to figure it out.
Jessica came out as wieners, and we were like, wait, what?
What?
After seeing it all, I realized it's a parody of like a creative wear in a
pageant.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
So I mean, I think they did good. There was a couple. There was just like there's no. It looks great, but there's no aha moment for it.
Like Kahana looked beautiful, so beautiful, but there was no like. It was very like Miss Continental or something with like cooler hair. It wasn't creative.
If she
enough,
was tired
maybe.
ass showgirl, she should have dressed as Fifi or Sharon because they had the fight. That would have made sense since she used that reference.
That did not. That looked like a very awake, alert showgirl. Like she was done. She looked beautiful though. Do you know that? Fun fact: Kahana, when she came to season 11, the night before she left, she grabbed her two of her drag brunch suitcases. So she left like 2 suitcases full of looks in Vegas and got to Drag Race, opened her suitcase, and it was like her bodysuits from Drag Brunch the night before. Yeah, like gag. So it sucks, but to see her like, she has fucking been killing the looks on this. Like, see her like fully realize like is so cool to me. Like, I just fucking love it.
Besides Jessica, someone else that I think knocked it out the park nail on the head was Jimbo. They played into their brand. It was campy and elevated. BeBe, what are your thoughts on that, diva?
BeBe the brand.
I actually liked Lala's.
The Miss Bootlegger. Okay.
And I'm not being biased. I really liked it. I just thought it was funny. It was well thought out. And then she went out there and actually made the judges kind of laugh, you know, to get the joke. You know, she wasn't taking it too seriously. Alexis was not bad at all.
Alexis was the best.
Yeah,
Period.
Alexis was not bad at all. Yeah, I liked it.
For me,
I understand
she
what
was-
you mean about Kahana. Like, it wasn't like...
It was beautiful, but
Yeah.
like I just don't think it was a little creative enough for the cat. It just could have been Miss something else, Miss Toucan or like Miss Palm Tree or something. I don't know.
Kara, how about you? You didn't really care for Alexis?
I feel like she's pushing this BDSM thing a little hard. I don't know if that's really her brand. Alexis, I feel like she's been pushing that this season. Am I just seeing things?
I thought that was James.
That's what I thought it was James too. Well, she also did the bandana thing, and now this is the second reference to it. I'm just like, okay.
Well, they're all sloppy bottoms.
Right.
I mean, but the look was creative and so well executed and so funny. I don't know if she's pushing what she's pushing, but I thought it was so well done.
Nothing I can take away from it. Top tier, just not my personal favorite.
Got it. What was your personal favorite?
Jimbo.
Jimbo,
Yeah,
right,
the titties
sorry.
were huge. I think that was the biggest pair of breasts they've had.
I wonder how heavy those
How do
are.
you even get those there, bitch? Like, what fucking suitcase is big enough
That's
for those
one
bitches?
suitcase.
Okay.
That is one suitcase. I remember she went on a cruise. Do you remember those pictures she was doing on the cruise? And she brought like 4 suitcases and they were all boobs. Party.
She said, I'll pay extra.
Right.
All right, so do we think that the runway's gonna play factor into what's gonna happen with the challenge? So if that is the case, we had Lala and Jimbo and Jessica as our top.
I would say the top 3, yeah.
Does that anything change with the runway, BeBe, for you or no? Okay, you're
I
gonna.
think that's strong.
Okay.
Yeah, don't you think?
Yeah, they were very strong.
Yeah,
But
very strong.
I think their performances were so strong. I don't know if Lala's was it was good, but like I think it could have been, I don't know. It was
yours was Alexis?
Alexis was my favorite.
I think Lala was pretty accurate. We were just, in LA, we went to Santee Alley and we saw all the Miss Bootleggers everywhere. It was cunty,
Bitch,
yeah.
they were like $5 for real. We were into.
I liked the idea, but I wanted more. I wanted a coat with everything inside, and like it was
Yeah,
a little bit, but like she had like 3 watches. I just wanted more. But it's a very good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely saw those folks, bitch. It was the key. All right, shall we jump back in and hear these critiques? BeBe?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love you so much. I Lala re-lip sync! We have been blessed.
Okay.
Now imagine it's like Kennedy Davenport. I want to see Lala and Kennedy lip sync. That would be
Whoever it is, it's gonna be fierce.
Oh, it's gonna be fierce.
BeBe, how do you feel? Lala has had her first win on All Stars. Where is she taking you for dinner with this $5,000, girl?
I'm gonna call her and ask her. I'm about to see her tomorrow, so.
Is she coming here? Are you going to visit her?
She's in Nubia. She's part of the show.
In Minnesota.
In Seattle.
Seattle, forgive me.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I mean, she absolutely deserved that win, 100,000%. She was amazing.
I forgot about the golf cart because there was just so much footage of her. But bitch, when she was on that golf cart flying through, I was like, word.
Yeah.
It was good.
Now, what do we think the group's going to decide? Are they going to take Alexis out because she's been crying or Kahana out because she's been in the bottom? What do we think the reason?
I think they want that Emmy, bitch. They're going to keep Alexis there as long as they can.
Yeah.
BeBe, Brooke,
What would you do?
thoughts?
Yeah. I think they seem like they've been going with track record. So I think it'll probably...
With the exception of last week.
Oh, James,
Yes,
right.
that's where Candy
But
sent
overall,
James
it's kind of been track record. So I feel like they're going to stick with that a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're gonna keep Alexis
I
for
mean,
sure.
Track record's nice.
For sure.
Yeah. But it's
Batty,
just,
who would you keep, Alexis or Kahana?
Well, I'm just going to say Lala has been playing this game. She's going to vote for with whoever the fuck she wants to vote for. She said that at the beginning of this episode. So I think she grabbed one of them bitches' lipsticks, and I don't know who.
I love how you deflected that. Great answer, sister. I agree.
You should narrate.
I don't know.
But you know what we do know? RuPaul looks sickening. I have never
That
seen her look like that
hair.
bitch.
That
Like,
body.
The shoulder pads.
Everything.
The belt. The tuck.
The tuck.
It was very smart.
Brilliant.
Oh my
Shout out to Naisha because I know Ru saw Naisha's entrance look and said, I want that hair in blonde. And that's exactly what she did. You'll see it. Wash your back, bitch. That was it.
You're such a bitch.
But no, are y'all ready to get into this lip sync and see who Lala may potentially slay? All right. Well, let's get back to it.
track record or friend?
Well, we say goodbye to Kahana as we go into our top 5, but Lala Wee has earned their first win. Make some noise for them again. Yes. Thoughts on the lip sync? It was everything, right?
It was great. I mean, Georges is always a good performer. I keep forgetting how tiny she is.
She is a teeny little chicken.
And I like that she's not padding now. I worked with her in Nashville before the show, and when she padded, her pads were memory foam. And bitch, when they were not in, they were literally the side. They were like out to here, and then she put on like 18 pairs of tights, and they would squish down, and they started like at her knee. It was a full thing. I don't know why I told that story.
Isn't that the natural progression for all the girls that once they come off the show, it's like they do it until the finale and then switch to natural body and fishnets?
I'm padded.
Okay.
I am.
I know, but you just got good leg.
I do have a good leg.
I've been looking at that chicken leg all night.
Chicken leg.
Yeah. BeBe, how are we feeling?
Lovely, honey. I'm ready.
I gotta check in on my girl BeBe.
Bitch, I'm feeling lovely. I'm ready to.
The kids online are gonna be like, why is Batty up BeBe's ass? I'm just making sure she's still with us, y'all.
Lovely, darling.
I'm feeling
BeBe likes
lovely,
to check
honey.
out real quick. So
No. I'm present. I never check out,
she's
sweetie.
present.
I'm present.
She's branding.
You just need to
As we
entertain me,
speak.
honey.
Oh!
What did she say? I missed it because
She
you were.
said
like-
you need
she
to-
said you just
she
need to
needs
be
to entertain,
entertained,
to be-
darling.
Oh, okay. Can I have a cocktail, please? Thank you.
Could I get a Diet Coke with lime, actually, please? Thank you. What?
BeBe, did you need a Diet Coke?
No, I'm good.
Okay. I'm
I
just
love
checking
you
in,
so
making sure she's good.
Oh my God.
All right. So next week, it's going to be exciting. It's
Yes.
another design challenge.
It is. It seems like I'm just saying they're trying to get Jimbo to the finale. They're great at designing
who's
things.
here next week?
Oh, next week our special guest. It's finally gappening. We have Heidi N Closet here.
She will be here clearing the air, so make sure you
Girl,
guys are.
Twitter and our Instagram page were on fire.
Who is she? Is she here with another?
No, she's by herself.
Oh. She'd get the sit-down 60-minute interview.
Yes, please come in. We're going to have a nice oval table here.
I love it.
And
Come
we're
on,
gonna
red
have
table.
A good time. Good time. All right, well, we want to take this time to say hello and thank you to all of our fabulous people that watch us each and every week. So we want to give a shout out, starting with Jamie and Shane, who watch us every week from Brighton, England. Thank you so much for watching us.
Yes. It doesn't say where they're from, but we want to say happy birthday to... Nope, that was the long part. I can't read. Yay, we love this. Patrick on the reservation in Wisconsin. Hi.
All right, but you fucking missed it. I want to say happy birthday, Jamie.
Jamie was to the first person that you did.
Oh.
I can read. Okay.
You can read. Hey, Janice in Hawaii, we see you. Thank you for watching us.
Moises in Salt Lake City. Thanks for watching, babe. Mwah.
Eric, all the way in Germany. Yes, you better watch us every week, baby.
We want to give a big shout out to our friend Milan in Hungary. Thanks for watching all the way over there, Diva.
Hello to Chad in Oahu.
I love Chad.
Yes,
we're going to
Chad.
say hey to Tristan in Yukon, wherever Yukon is. Hi.
Gabe, I know that you were wishing that Naisha was here because you are from Puerto Rico.
And we also want to say hello to Marco in Serbia. I didn't know they watch us in Serbia.
Ooh,
That's sickening.
Serbia.
Okay.
Yeah. And we'll end this out with our lovely friend Eric in California. Thank you guys so much for watching us each and every week. Like, subscribe, and we may give you a shout out next
Maybe.
week. All right, we're going to jump into Untucked at this moment.
Do it.
We're going to take some time to do a Q&A shortly. So all of you in the audience, if you have questions for Brooke Lynn or BeBe, please prepare
thinking of
those,
them.
and we'll be out, and we'll do a Q&A shortly. Yay?
Yes.
All righty. Are we ready for Untucked, ladies?
Kick off the heels, grab the duct
BeBe
tape.
is...
BeBe, what's wrong? You didn't know we were doing this part? Yeah. Yep. Oh, yep.
Be a fucking all-star.
I told you I was checking in on BeBe.
Wow.
So Candy asked the girls what they thought about their critiques. I was telling Caramel a couple weeks ago, if you watch Untucked, Candy usually starts off Untucked.
She produces.
Yeah, she's getting things going. So she starts off about people and their placements. And Alexis says that she didn't think that she did it the right way, that she could have made it more funny, which I think would have put her not in that bottom.
Correct.
So it's good that they all, kind of get to talk about it. Brooklyn, were there ever any moment for you that you disagreed with any of the judges' critiques that kind of put you in your feelings? Not that you wanted to walk away, but kind of just like, really? Like, I thought I did well, but...
Either while you were competing or while you were judging, you didn't agree with the other judges as well.
Oh, I for sure disagree with Brad and Tracy on things. Yeah, obviously. In terms of the judges' critiques to me, not really, honestly. Like, it was very clear when I did not do well in things, I feel like. And so I never really disagreed with shit. But yeah, I've definitely disagreed with Brad and Tracy, specifically Brad. I love you, Brad.
Oh, that's
Party.
good. Party.
I want to give a quick shout out to Brick Queens YVR. They make the most beautiful little Lego drag queens. They do recreate all the Drag Race queens looks. You should all go follow them. Brick Queens YVR. They're from Canada. They're amazing. And thank you for our Lego looks. We love you.
Yeah, and they do local girls. They did me as well. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're
Did you
amazing.
get your brick? Do you have the brick?
No, they didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't get that at DragCon, but did you bring it this week?
Yeah.
Oh,
you
you
brought
have
it?
them?
Shut up.
Did you bring one for me?
He gave you one in Vancouver.
Yeah, but we're not in Vancouver right now.
Yeah. You're so sweet. Thank you.
Isn't that cute?
We love fan art.
This is me in my Prince look. And
Here
yeah,
in a beard.
the beard's a little thicker on this one. I'll work on it.
Yeah.
No, I was dying. Brooklyn looks at me and she goes, "Why are we watching this? They just went through all of this. We watched it, and it's
I feel like they've kind of covered all the ground already.
they kind of
a
have.
little bit.
They
but-
have. So let's jump back in because I know you guys have questions for these two lovely entertainers up here. So we're gonna jump back into Untucked.
Okay.
George just found out who she was lip syncing against. She said, "I am not changing my."
She said,
fucking
"What's my
hair."
song?
Like,
I'm not
never
changing my hair." She knew.
She wore her car hair on stage.
Nice little bob.
She's like, I got this nice little bob on. We're good.
Do you
good.
think it's a testament to how good season 14 was that they had 3 competitors as lip sync assassins this season?
Yeah.
Yes.
I guess. I don't know. And a lot of good performers.
Very that as well.
Yeah.
Do we have any favorite lip sync assassins?
Brooklyn,
Thank
you
you.
ate. Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean,
Favorite.
there's so many.
I hate when people ask this because I immediately can't think of anybody.
Right. I'll start. My favorite is when Roxy came back.
Oh, Roxy.
And
was-
her red. It was just everything.
Do you know what
for
I was
me.
angry about when Kennedy came back and they gave her fancy?
Yeah.
That was my favorite.
I
She
want to
was
see.
over it.
I want to see Kennedy buck. But Kennedy does. I want to see her go on Drag Race and do the end of the road medley.
Yes.
That one.
That is her best shit. YouTube it. It's
Yes.
good.
Now,
Okay.
BeBe, have they asked you to be a lip sync assassin, or would you go back and do it?
BeBe.
Will I go back and do it?
Yes.
I really want to see BeBe do question and answer at a pageant.
Oh, you know it would be so long.
I love lip syncing though. I do.
So is that a
Like-
yes? You would?
I'm never scared to lip sync, but I don't. Will I go back?
I mean, it's no stakes. You just get to show up and eat somebody up or hand somebody $10,000 or
I
the rolled
never
over.
hand anybody $10,000.
Okay.
I won't do that.
So she's winning that day.
So is that a yes or a no?
For what question? Will I go back?
Would you go back as a lip sync assassin?
It depends. They never say. I don't know.
Okay, that's an answer. So you don't know.
Have they had any winner lip sync?
Jada's done it.
Jada.
Jada has done it.
Evie's done it.
Evie.
Done
Yeah.
it.
Evie. who
Monet's
else?
done it.
Monet, yeah. Yeah, so they have.
All right, give her a call.
Party.
Work. Will we ever see you back on TV again on Drag Race?
Well, I'm
See,
not.
I
On,
said TV, and she was like, and
I'm
then
not on-
Drag
I'm-
Race after.
I'm not on Drag Race, but I'm on TV.
You are doing fierce drag.
Yeah.
Would you ever go back for another All Stars or some situation like that?
For $250,000.
Look at them looking at me.
You know what would be so fierce
We are
to me?
waiting for the. I see you over there. Don't try it.
What would be fierce?
Girl.
I don't know how they would do this because they had a winner, but if they brought back the entire cast of season 1.
Ooh.
But I don't know how they would do that because you already won. But like, wouldn't it be cool to see them like the original cast
Like
back?
do it again.
Maybe you could judge them.
That would
Yeah.
be
That would be fierce.
I am. You know what?
would be
I
fair.
would love. You know what? When it comes to the Drag Race thing, I would love for them to have a Drag Race South Africa.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
I would love something just in the motherland, like there. Like Drag Race South Africa. They have some fierce queens
They
over
do.
there.
They really
like
do.
amazing.
Yep.
And I just wish they can get some light. Like.
Speak it into existence.
That's what I'm speaking. Drag Race South Africa.
You heard it
and
here.
if you hosted that,
Come
that
on.
would be over. Bitch, that would be the only. If you
But
hosted
just go
drag-
to World of Wonder and tell them, honey.
There you go.
There you go.
Tell them.
Remember me? I'm the first one, bitch.
Well, Brooklyn, the show has changed so much since you have been cast, and BeBe even more since you won. Is there anything that y'all would like to change about the franchise, or that you like that has changed about the franchise since you've been a part of it? Batty and I have continuously said we love that Canada has brought contestants back to judge. We want more girls who've done the show to be on the panel to judge. Do y'all agree, or something different?
I do. I think the big one for me is like there are just so many ferocious artists that have come from that platform.
Yeah.
And I would love to see them sitting where T.S. Madison is, where Ross Matthews is, where all. We know the shit. So we can speak on it.
We say that.
And I'm not
definitely.
saying that the other judges do not, but I just feel like we come with a whole different point of view. And I feel like it would be great to see us be able to help our sisters too.
I agree. I think it's a tricky thing because Rue is like she's mother,
Yeah.
She's mother, and like having her as the only drag queen on there also makes sense to me because she's such a huge presence and figure. What I would like to see is not having necessarily former Drag Race girls, but drag legends like Sherry Vine.
Oh yeah.
Or
Hot chocolate.
Yeah, girls who have not been on Drag Race who could really use the exposure. in that way. I think, and who have been doing it for a minute, you know?
Well, but it's if you're gonna say that, then it's the same thing. If you're gonna say we should not have drag artists there, but because Ru is the only one, then you should not have any drag artists, period.
Well, I'm saying I agree with that, but if they were going to have drag artists, I think it would be cool to have like legends that have not been on Drag Race yet to judge them, and who could like be exposed to the masses and the children.
Well, no, it would be sickening.
BeBe just went like
She
that.
said,
It would be sickening to bring like a Jackie Beat or a Sherry Vine on to a comedy
No,
challenge.
we
or
got
an
it on
improv.
Drag Me to Dinner.
imagine.
But you know what would be sickening? You know what would be sickening though? What I would love to see is drag, just amazing talent that has been they've been doing this for so long, compete in the
A
for Drag
Legends
Race.
Drag Race.
Like a Legend
Yeah.
Drag
Oh,
Race, because I feel like
absolutely.
there are a lot of like fans that do not know the Jackie Beats and the Sherry Vines
Dina
and
Cash,
the Dina
Shay
Cash,
Larice.
you know, all of them. You know, like there's just so much amazing work out there that I feel like if you put everybody in the same plateau to compete, they'll do it. But a lot of them are not gonna go and do it if it's like, oh, why am I competing against this child that has been doing it for just 2 years?
2 years, right.
But if you have everybody on the same level, that would be such a fierce competition.
Can you imagine like Shay Larice or Dina Cass on Drag?
But you know what? I've been doing drag myself for 19 years. That I would go up against them because I understand. I learned from them. Like I didn't necessarily learn drag from RuPaul. The show was just getting started. You know, when I was in my career like
Yeah.
that. So I didn't really have that. I was watching y'all on the blurry ass screen doing the thing and didn't realize how wonderful it would be. You know. And
She meant logo TV.
Wait, you were
That's what
watching
she
us
meant.
what? On the what?
On the blurry screen.
on the blur, it was blurry.
Oh, the blur.
But you look
on the
gorgeous.
Vaseline smeared screen.
Oh, now y'all bitches have money and you got jokes, huh? Okay.
That's not against you. It's that you were very
No, I'm
heavily
not
lit.
taking it personal. I'm not.
Good. I'm glad. I think like a
Blurry.
Legends season would be everything.
would be fierce.
Like Mimi Marks. Imagine Mimi Marks.
But I think, like I'm agreeing as I'm getting older that you get wiser, right? And you don't do things that you would do. And your body doesn't do the things that it would do. So I mean, do they want to see a geriatric season?
Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And honestly, you want to talk about good TV? Those bitches do not give a fuck.
Yeah. Oh, totally. I mean, I've been in the dressing room with half of the people you said.
Yes,
They don't care.
give a fuck.
Yeah, I love it.
At all.
They don't
And
even come calculated.
No.
Because it's just like the pageants. Like backstage, like they do not care.
they don't give a fuck. And even
don't care.
And even better, a lot of these older legendary queens, they've been around for so long that they all know each other. And when you know each other, you can read the dog shit out of each other. So I'm sorry, like let's say a 50+ season would be everything to me. It would be everything to me.
The reading challenge would be epic.
Oh my, they wouldn't even be able to air it.
Oh my. Okay. Boots. All right. Well, speaking of airing, let's go back to this. We're gonna finish this up, and we're gonna jump to you guys for some questions.
Q&A.
That was cute.
You
Yes.
always forget about the fame game.
I forgot about
Who'd
that.
you like out of that?
I love Naisha's.
Are you saying that because you're here?
No, seriously,
Okay,
that
I
was
just want to make
smart.
sure. Yes.
Shady lady, I love
She
that.
is
That
the
was clever.
shadiest lady.
Very
Shout out to
smart.
our girlfriend.
Kasha Davis was cute.
That was very funny. Not expected from Kasha either.
Yeah.
Darian I like, because when I thought about this, I would have done the same thing, but I would have went misdemeanor and dressed as Missy Elliott from the I Can't Stand the Rain video. Misdemeanor. So I like that she chose a word and not a title, a pageant title on that.
Yeah.
But we're about to get into the Q&A after this Untucked. Before we jump into that, think of your questions, everyone. BeBe, I'm going to ask you before anyone else does. Out of respect for Roscoe's, whose lipstick did you choose?
I know.
BeBe, are you doing okay? Just checking in, BeBe.
Are we still on this though?
BeBe, it's the fans. They want to know.
One day she'll spill. One day. But today is not that day, I'm assuming.
I know.
Who?
Do you see all the little birds?
Well, but bitch, what I will say
Speak on it.
is that I changed the game.
You really did. Because now they don't have two girls pull lipsticks.
Now they have to show everybody's lipstick.
For the second time.
Bitch, they gotta show it now.
She said, I'm not fucking
They
showing
say you
it.
ain't gonna pull it.
And that's her brand, y'all. Come through, changing the game.
Yes, brand.
It's true. You're a game changer. First ever. Blueprint.
Batty and I are going to make our way around. Just hold your hand up. Think of the context of your question. She will not tell you whose lipstick she pulled. And let's get into it.
Yeah. Hey, stand up for me. What's your name?
Brady.
BeBe, are you ready? BeBe, this is the Q&A for you guys. This is no meet and greet, okay? Just the Q&A.
My question is for everyone. So we heard what Caramel would have done for her Miss Fill in the Blank, but this was kind of a branding runway. So what would you have done for your Miss Fill in the Blank?
I was actually saying to Batty, it's probably not very creative, but I just would have come out as Miss Continental.
Actually?
As the statue. I would have
what-
come out as misspoken because
That's actually really
sometimes
funny.
it doesn't come out right.
BeBe?
I'll have to think about it.
Okay, all right. Anybody?
Miss Jungle Kitty,
Anybody
down.
else have a question? Come on, let's get these questions. Stand up for me. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Zoe.
Hi, Zoe.
So, All Stars something something something. Who do you want to see, and who are you scared of if you get the call?
Okay, yeah.
Who do you want to see?
you want to
on, like,
see back on the show? And
on
then
All
who would you
Stars?
be like, oh, she's fierce competition if you got to the show and saw someone there? 2 answers or just one?
Rebecca Glasscock.
Stop!
No, seriously. I think it'd be
I
like,
would-
we need
I
more
think-
season
I
one
think
girls.
I would love to see Nina Flowers.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Baby.
Baby.
Nina?
You know, that's my girl. I would love to see. I just feel like she would shatter the house.
Stop it.
I think she will.
I think she was.
I think we need more like the first, second, third seasons. I mean, I'm not saying that these other seasons were not good or are not great, but I just feel like there was something special about those girls in season 1, season 2, season 3.
I would like
There
to
was
see-
just something special, yeah.
I would like to see Morgan back on. Morgan McMichaels? Love Morgan McMichaels. Or Lil Kenya Michaels?
Does she still perform?
I don't think she performs
I don't think
anymore.
she performs
She
anymore.
lives in Puerto Rico now.
If they do another variation of All Stars, they need an All Star villains with like Acid Betty, Gia Gunn. That would be.
All I
top
need, I
tier.
just need Gia Gunn back on my TV screen. Absolutely, any day of the week. Who would y'all like to see back on?
Merle, Chanel.
Merle?
Okay.
Oh,
You just got that girl, Merle
All
Ginsburg.
right, and we're back straight here underneath the camera. Hi.
Hello,
hi.
I'm Adam.
Hi,
and I'm from Chicago. And I have a question for each of y'all. Actually, two-part for BeBe.
why are you giving BeBe the two-part?
You
Yes.
struggles with that.
Yes. First thing, your quote from Dragnificent. She's very October 31st, honey, is something that my partner and I say to each other all the time. Secondly, is there going to be another season of Dragnificent? And then Brooklyn, are you going to have any more music coming out? Because Queen of the North, we love Queen of the North.
Well, we got the answer to one of those.
Really?
BeBe. Go ahead. Either one of y'all, go ahead.
Absolutely not. I was forced to do that song. Like we recorded it as a joke, and then they like made me do a music video for me. You should have seen me doing press. I had to do interviews, and I was like, my press was like, I didn't even want to do it. I mean, buy it if you want it. It's fine, but like, I literally said, I don't even think it's good. So probably not. I mean, I know I do have the voice of an angel, but I'll leave the singing to the professionals.
And are we getting another season of Dragnificent?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so because TLC is doing what TLC is doing. But I can guarantee you're going to see me more on television.
And before we get to our next one, speaking of TV, how was your experience on Drag Me to Dinner? Because I've watched like the first 6 episodes,
Did you
and they
guys
were
watch
sickening.
it?
Yes.
Yes?
I watched it. It was amazing. It was beautiful. Like at first, you know, I'm very competitive. So going in there, I thought we were actually going to really compete. But then we went there and they're like, no, just act a fool. I was like, I don't know if I know how to do that. But it was so much fun. It was just so fun just seeing all the sisters and then seeing even those that are not being on Drag Race, like the legendary girls.
Yes.
It was really, really it was just so cool to work with them.
So were you all there together?
Well, we were all like, not for each episode.
Yeah.
I mean, we would hang out in the lobby and stuff like that. But
But it was all fun, filmed like kind of together. So you were all, you know what I mean? Like you were all.
We're all 40 of y'all there one day.
No.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Imagine 40 episodes in one day. Damn. Cool.
All right, we got a question right here. Hi.
My name is Bryson. I'm from Dallas. My question's for Brooke. So, fuck, marry, kill, Priyanka, Isis, Giselle.
Oh my God.
Your 3 crowned beauties.
Fuck, marry, kill. I would. Oh, that's a tough one. I would marry. No, Giselle talks too much.
So put her down. Put her down.
No. I would marry Isis because we're both extreme introverts and we just wouldn't talk and it'd be great.
Okay.
I guess I would fuck Giselle and kill Priyanka? I don't know.
Correct.
That's a horrible question.
Don't be mad at her. Be mad at them. They asked. Yeah.
They're really happy about it though. All right, we got a question over here. What's your name?
Patrick. I'm originally from Long Island.
Hi, Patrick.
Unfortunately. Hi.
I love Long Island.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I have a comment and a question. Comment, BeBe, Banjo should have been a #1 global hit. Banjo, #1. Yes. Everyone YouTube it right after this video.
Every time I see her, I'm like, that is the best drag queen song of all time.
By far.
Banjo.
And my question is, oh, sorry.
That should be a runway song on RuPaul's Drag Race, Banjo. Or a lip sync song.
And my question is for Batty and Kara. So,
oh Lord.
A couple weeks ago, we had Darian and Kasha. Darian was in her season 6 era, reading everyone down. And Kasha was not having it. The body language was awkward as hell. Was there any behind the scenes drama?
Behind the scenes, no. I couldn't see that because Batty had a wig on, so I really couldn't see past the wig. It seemed like a really great night for me personally. How was it for you, Diva?
Oh, it was fine. I didn't see any shade. We had a really good time with the girls upstairs. Sometimes I guess like when the girls are watching themselves on television, they know the outcome and they have to play the game, you know? So it's kind of like they don't want to spoil it. Darian was kind of, we got a lot of comments about her being erratic. Is she always like this? Yeah, she's always fucking crazy and fun just like that. So no Tino shade there. Not at all.
And also, Darian, she was enjoying herself. Kasha doesn't drink. She's sober. So she was like focused a little more in the moment, listening to what we were all saying.
She was taking notes from Mr. Davis. Hi, what's your name?
My name is Danny. I'm from Brazil.
Hey, Danny.
And I would like to know for Brooke Lynn if you have a dream judge in Canada that you would like to have in the show. And for both of y'all, if you guys would like to go to Brazil to perform there one day.
One day I would love to go to Brazil. I've been there 3 times. But one day I would love to go back. Honestly, Brazilian fans are some of the best in the world. I've never actually felt like Beyonce until I went there. And it was just insane, the energy and the love Brazilian fans have. So we love you, Brazil. Dream guest judge, Celine Dion.
Okay.
Honestly. I think Celine Dion would be incredible. Yeah.
That's the way it is. It really is. I love that for you, Diva.
Can you just imagine like the crazy commentary? Like it'd be everything.
Go ahead, Batty.
All right, we have a question right here.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm from Zimbabwe, but I live in New Orleans.
Hey, Diva.
Come on, African sister. I actually want to just add on to you saying you want to do Drag Race in South Africa. Speak it into existence because I will support. I'm from Zimbabwe, and I know a lot of queens would love to be in it. So It's not a question. It's just speaking it into existence. You have to do it.
But thank you for
us.
saying that. And also, the fans and supporters have a lot of power. You don't know you do, but you really do. I think if you go out there and just speak on it, right? Hey, we want to see, just as you talked about the all-winner season, and it happened. Go out there and speak on it so we can have Drag Race South Africa.
Honestly. And as you can see, the franchise is only getting bigger and expanding. So just
it really
like
is. It's just like international now, and we just need like the motherland representation, honey.
Absolutely.
I just want to touch base real quick. We are celebrating Pride here in Chicago. How many of you are from out of town tonight? Make some noise.
Oh, word.
Fantastic. We got Brazil and New Orleans. You can't yell at. If you yell at me, I can't let loose. I don't know. We want to thank you guys so much for joining us this weekend. There's lots of festivities and whatnot. Make sure you guys have fun, drink, and play, and be responsible and be safe, because we want to hear from you, not about you.
Yes.
Yay?
Yeah. Yay.
All right. We got another question right here.
Batty, I just wanted to touch base real quick and circle back on that last email. I just wanted to touch base. That was all.
Okay, thank you
I'm
so
glad we
much.
did that.
Thank you.
I'm glad.
With best regards, Batty. Hi.
My name is Joseph.
Hi, Joseph.
Joseph. My question's really for everyone. Today we got to see RuPaul in the challenge. Is RuPaul a top or a bottom in the challenge?
She runs the show. Is RuPaul? Remember, RuPaul was at
She
the
did the
end.
reenactment at the
At
end.
the end,
of
yeah, yeah,
Lala.
yeah.
So was she a top or a bottom in the challenge?
I feel like she wasn't in it enough to say.
Ooh.
No, she's a top.
Okay.
I love my job. Thank
I was
you.
about to say, Brooke's about to lose her job in Canada.
Okay, bitch. Priyanka's gonna judge that.
We have one right over here. Well, stand up for me, Diva. What's your name, gorgeous?
Hi, Nancy from San Francisco.
Hi, Nancy.
I'm hella fangirling right now. I'm so nervous. My question is for the both of you. Well, I have one for each. Brooke Lynn, I got to see you with my girl Donna here in San Francisco perform. And you passed by me and I got really shy and I wanted to say hi, but you smell delicious. So what is your scent, your favorite scent?
That was like 4 years ago, so I really couldn't tell you. Right now, my favorites, my signature scent, I wear it as a boy and a girl, is Le Labo the Noir.
Labo
It's really good, yeah.
Look at them like, oh yeah.
Yeah, we heard of that
What is
one.
your scent? What's your scent?
You don't have a scent?
We'll circle back.
Yeah, we'll come back to
We'll
that
touch
one.
base in a minute.
Yeah. I'll send you a text message. All right, we got a question right back here.
This question is for BeBe Zahara. Would you do another all-winner season? And if you did an all-winner season, who would you like to compete against?
Would I do? Well,
They don't send them home on all winners.
right.
Yeah.
I mean, they say never. So, what was your second question? Who will I?
Oh,
Who
my
would you
God.
like to see there?
Who do you want to compete against?
Well, I mean, I'm not trying to be cocky, but sweetie, I'm not trying to be cocky, but when I go to compete, I go to compete. And that's all I would say.
All right.
You are literally the queen of not answering absolutely anything.
I don't think you've answered one question tonight.
You need to be studied in universities on how to fucking avoid. Politicians should sit down and take a class.
No. Don't use the word avoid. It's a choice.
You circle back.
It's a choice, not avoid.
Yeah, you're making a choice to avoid.
No.
She's from Minnesota.
I'll circle back.
She's from Minnesota. It's okay.
Oh, no, you don't want to bring it. Oh, don't do it. Not with Minnesota now. Don't do it.
All right, we got a question over here. Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm from Chicago. My question is for all four of you. Do you have a memorable gig or like kind of a humbling gig, kind of like a funny like gig that you've done in drag that you remember? Like, have you done drag on a boat or like in a dive bar for $2? Like, I want to hear like your kind of funniest.
All of the above.
Okay, I was gonna say yes.
Yeah. Name it, I've done it. A memorable gig for me, actually. I performed at Queer Bar in Seattle a couple months ago, and it was one of the best gigs I've ever done. Just the energy. It was my first time performing in Seattle, and then, like the energy and the crowd. I just kept doing songs because I actually wanted to. Like, it was just so much fun, and I haven't had fun performing like that in a really long time. So that's a recent one that was amazing.
BeBe, have you performed anywhere that has been humbling, or you remember you had a good time?
Oh my God.
Let me know when it's over.
Since you're trying to make a mockery of it, it's a choice that I wouldn't answer. No, bitch. I would say, now this sounds like a pageant answer, and please, it's not.
Speak.
I honestly love performing in Chicago.
Yes.
No, you don't understand. Chicago holds a lot. There's a special place, like especially here in Roscoe's. This place is special to me because this was the very first, when I won Drag Race, this was my very first stop.
Amazing.
So
It was.
weird.
And with Sean, I don't know where Sean is, but Sean brought me here. And ever since then, every time I come here, I get so much love. And I've traveled so much. And not that I'm not saying those other places are not amazing, but there's just something, it feels like coming home here. You know, you don't have to put a front. It's just like, it's just good. It's just good energy. I love it here. I do. I really do.
Can we also give her another round of applause for actually answering a fucking question?
Oh my God. What's RuPaul say? This is the beginning.
Okay. I am going to piggyback off, because you asked all of us. I'm going to piggyback off that. Karen, I love working here with you all each and every week and getting the opportunity to work with these fabulous superstars. But we had the opportunity to go to LA for DragCon, and we got to perform for the first time on the West Coast, and we had so much fun meeting and getting to share our talent. So that was like a pivotal moment recently for me where I was like, bitch, I know I've been a bad bitch, but bitch, I just perform with all international superstars.
Right.
And I felt so very cunt. So
Wait,
yes,
no,
yeah.
let me tell you something.
Oh, now you want to talk. Give it to me.
Being on television, having oh girl, you can take some time to relax. Breathe, you need it. No, on a serious note, being on television and having fame and having everything that is happening to us, as much as we are humbled by it and we appreciate it, I always tell everybody who has come here and watched me perform, I always say time and time again, that doesn't measure the value or our talent doesn't measure what yours is, because what you bring to the stage and what you do is just as grand as everybody else. I don't want the artists or local artists that are really, because you guys are really holding it down for us here. And if we did not have people like you to make us come here and do what we do, it will not even exist. And before being on the stage and being on those shows, we were local artists. I'm still a local artist because I helped create launch a bar in Minneapolis called Roxy's Cabaret. And when I'm not traveling, that's my resident home. And the reason I am there is because we always have to go back home. I say this to say that don't you ever find or think you are less. You can appreciate that you get to work with other girls and their different energies, but not that because they are superstars, because you're also a superstar and you always have to know that value. Yeah. I'm serious about it. Very serious.
Well put, BeBe.
So
well
true.
put.
It's so true.
Our
You
next
better work.
question is right over here, Divas. I'm going to agree with Batty on that because we want to get a few more questions in here. But what is your name, gorgeous?
I'm Maddie.
Who's your question for, Maddie?
My question is for all of you. If you were to pick one queen from season 15 that wasn't in the top 4, who would you want to see on All Stars?
Selena S. Titties. She has a great understanding of what her drag is, and now that she's seen it on TV, the execution's just going to go through the roof for her. Yeah.
Was not in the top 4? I'm just trying to... Someone's mouthing word names to me because I forget. Marsha? Oh. Oh, they would... Thank you. They would be fun. I love Sugar and Spice. Give me another one. Huh?
Princess Poppy.
Oh, Irene. That was
Dubois.
sad. The looks were incredible.
Aura Maiori. Marsha.
Marsha was fun.
Malaysia Baby Doll Fox.
Oh, I like Malaysia. Jax. I wouldn't mind seeing Jax on All Stars, at least, or if not on All Stars, a lip sync assassin for sure.
Down.
For sure.
All right, we got a question back here.
My name is Clayton, and my husband and I are here from Memphis, Tennessee.
Come on, Memphis, Tennessee.
Hello.
Yep. So this question's primarily focused at Brooklyn because, as I'm sure you know, in Tennessee, drag is highly under attack. Our community is very much under attack with constant laws trying to take us down and get rid of us. What would you say, because you spent time in Tennessee, to your fellow queens and friends back in Tennessee, and then, of course, other states where we're under attack?
Absolutely. Well, I lived in Nashville for 5 years and working at Play Dance Bar, and I can honestly say my time there completely changed me. I walked out an entertainer completely different than the one I walked in, and it was amazing. And the drag scene, surprisingly, you wouldn't think in Tennessee there would be such a strong drag scene, and such, really, I think more so now, a diverse drag scene, all different kinds. And so what I would say to them is keep fighting. We all have to keep fighting. We all have to stand with our queer family everywhere that they are under attack. But I think the most important thing, and Ru said this as well, is you can post all you want, you can talk about it all you want, but get out and fucking vote. Vote is using your voice and voting is the only way things will actually change. We have to vote these people out of office. So anybody who's watching and is able to vote in the United States of America, fucking vote in not just the presidential elections, all of your elections, every single one. It's not just that. Honestly, the presidential's maybe the least important. Vote in all the other it's important, but vote in all the other ones. So I just became an American citizen too, so I can finally vote.
Congrats, bitch. Thank you, and well put. Our next question's right over here. Would you mind stepping up? What is your name, gorgeous?
My name is Jason.
Jason, and who is your question for? Scoot up right over here so they can get through.
So everybody can see you.
Anybody or everybody, if you're so inclined. What a hard question to follow, though, by the way. How old were you, and how did you know that drag was your path?
How old were you, and how did you know that drag was your path or your calling?
I think I always knew. I always knew. I didn't know what drag was, but I knew I liked it. I was always playing in my sister's dresses or with dolls. I had a really long blanket as a toddler that I would wear on my head with a hat, like a long wig. So I was always dressing in drag. I just didn't really know what it was. And then I think it was around the age of 16, 17, I went to school in the gay village, so I'd walk past drag queens every day, and it slowly started clicking. How about you?
I think BeBe was always there. You know, growing up as a child, I think she had always been there. And I just like you, I did not know what drag was. It's actually when I came to this country. And I mean, you can watch the documentary to actually hear that story. It's called Being BeBe. It's on Peacock, okay? And it's all over the place. No, huh?
That was a great plug.
Nice plug, right? Bitch, I'm trying to make money, honey. Okay, but no, but I think that a lot of the entertainers would tell you that it's always been with us. You know, we are not sure, just being, not even drag, the whole idea of entertainment has always been with us. I think when we grow into ourselves and our artistry, then we figure out what vessel it's gonna carry on. And I think drag for me was that vessel to do what I do. But even growing up as a child, I always knew that there was something special about me in terms of my artistry. What about you?
I grew up watching Star Search. And I was like, I want to do that, but I never knew how. And then my mom enrolled me in dance, and then I started tap dancing, and then I was like, wow, I am not like the rest of the people. And so I found my tribe when I was a lot younger, and then I realized going through my adulthood that drag is something, and my friends put me in drag, and that was it. Yeah.
Sick thing.
Like BeBe said, I always knew something was inside there, and as I got older and I was realizing what avenues I could use to express myself, that's when I found show choir, which was my introduction into performing. And then I would always tell the girls, I'm going to do y'all's part one day. And then, bitch, here we are 10 years later doing all the parts. So, yeah.
It doesn't get much gayer than show choir.
All right, we got one last question to finish up the night here.
Hi, I'm AJ from St. Louis. My question's for Brooklyn. Since you are a judge on Canada's Drag Race, what do you think of Jimbo's journey now that she's on American All-Stars and UK versus the World?
Great question.
Honestly, I could not be more proud. I mean, how could you not be? And honestly, I'm very happy I sent her home on Canada's Drag Race. If I hadn't done that, we probably would not have got. If she had won or whatever, you wouldn't have gotten all of this. No, I'm just kidding. But honestly, like, it's a joke. But honestly, she's incredible. Like, she is a literal genius. I've never seen anybody, and just her journey, like her growth from when she started, and she was always a genius. Even back then, she always was so conceptual. But the way she's been able to mold her character into this creature, this creation that kind of appeals to everybody. Like, she's crazy and fucked up, but she's also beautiful, and like she just appeals to so many different people, and she's just polished herself up so beautifully, and the point of view is still there, and the intelligence is still there, but it's just in this beautifully well constructed package. And honestly, I could not be more proud, and Canada couldn't be more proud.
And
so
even if she's not good at lip syncing, she's great at Drag Race and TV.
You are so fucking
She is so good at Drag Race and TV.
You're so shady.
it is my watching. I love it so much. I never want her to win a lip sync. I really don't. It's so entertaining. It's so entertaining. And you can't be good at everything. I'm sorry, you cannot be good at everything.
All right.
What?
You win. Brooklyn's the winner.
Of what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Did we have fun tonight, Roscoe?
Yeah.
I said, did we have some fun tonight?
Don't forget to stick around at 10:30. We will have performances from Brooke, BeBe, Batty, and myself. And then also join us next week. Hey, that was it. That was it. And join us next week as our special guest Heidi N Closet joins us. Yes, yes, yes. I don't know if tickets are still available. Standing room only, so we'll see you back next week at 7 p.m. But until then, let's give it up for our special guest today, BeBe Zahara Benet.
And keep that going for Brooke Lynn Hytes.
Naisha will be back next week, but I'm your bearded bestie, Caramel DeVille.
And I'm your Auntie Batty Davis. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
We love you. We'll touch base soon.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, y'all. Thank you, guys.